Welcome back. We're here with Sarah McClennen, certified Rolfer, and she's going to tell us a little bit about Rolfing today and how it can help athletes and active people. Thank you for joining us, and thanks so much for helping to host this show.
Thanks, Lynn.
Tell us a little bit about what Rolfing is. It's not a household name, really.
No, and people have a lot of misconceptions about Rolfing. So really, Rolfing is a system of bodywork, and it's designed to work on the body as a whole, to improve the functioning of the body as a whole, rather than alleviate particular symptoms.
Okay.
Now, that being said, a lot of symptoms are relieved, but we're not directly working on the person's symptoms.
Okay.
So Rolfing is a series of 10 sessions. Each session is an hour and a half.
Yes.
And at the end of those 10 sessions, the body is better aligned in gravity, and it's balanced, front and back, left and right, inside and outside, so that through this balance, the functions of the body are improved.
Okay. Sounds great for everybody.
Yeah.
So today we're going to talk a little bit about how it's particularly useful for athletes and people that are real active.
Okay. So through my experience with a lot of active people in this area, what I've noticed is that people say that they are able to perform better and they are less likely to get injured. So I have several runners who were getting injured quite frequently, and after they completed the 10 series, they notice that they don't get injured. They don't get hamstring problems or back issues. And performance. Their performance in races is improved. The other area is golf. I have several clients who have noticed that through learning to be more balanced on their feet, their golf swing has improved.
I'm sure that's a big part of it is balance and maneuverability. I'm sure it helps with the flexibility.
Yes, so
as well.
If in any sport you have to be able to make a series of movements in a coordinated way.
Right.
And sometimes in our bodies, through injuries, through the daily traumas that we go through, the body develops compensating patterns. So then we're unable to move in a fluid and graceful manner. So Rolfing is designed to find those areas that are not functioning in balance and free them up.
Wow.
So that then, yes, when you do the turn in golf or when you're running, you're better able to move in a fluid and graceful manner as well as an effective manner.
Okay, great. And we were talking a little bit off camera. You said it really speeds up the healing of any minor injuries you may have, or those little muscle tears that you would get on a normal run.
Right. So basically, it's not that your body's not going to feel the effects of the activity that you're doing, but because the body is functioning better and the body is a self-healing mechanism, the body then is able to repair the damage more quickly.
Perfect. Yes.
So it's not that you shouldn't take a day off after a race or a big tournament, but it's that the body is more effective at laying down new tissue, putting more blood into an area that's been deprived.
That's terrific. Again, we were talking a little bit off camera. This is suitable for anybody who uses their bodies. Musicians, woodworkers, carpenters, the list goes on and on. Explain a little bit of what you've seen with some of those workers.
Yeah, and let's not forget office workers.
Right. Repetitive motion, anything with repetitive
active,
motion.
But anybody who does something that is repetitive.
Right.
Because when you do something repetitive, you're using a certain grouping of muscles over and over and over again, and the other muscles in your body then are out of balance with that. So you need to have some body work to bring that balance back. Wow. So some experiences that I've had, I have one woman who had chronic migraines. Oh, wow. Who was a secretary.
Debilitating.
And every month, once or twice, she'd be out. And after the Rolfing, it was actually after the third session, she never had another headache. Wow. And it's continued. Okay, again, the golf, the person or two that I've had who've really improved their golf game. Runners, we had a young, and this is an interesting example, a young teenager who was, not really ranked, And then after the Rolfing was ranked 3rd in the state.
Wow, amazing.
So that, that just shows that, and we weren't really doing the Rolfing to improve her running.
Right.
We were doing it as an overall, benefit to her health. And then that was a side effect of the running.
That's a great side effect.
Yeah,
Super.
of the
That's
Rolfing.
great.
So,
good. It applies to so many people.
Yeah. I
it's
would
great.
think, people who, do carpentry, tree work, shoveling,
Right.
Cleaning, anything that is repetitive and active.
What I like about it, it's 10 sessions and then you're done. That's terrific. You can get it done in 10 weeks or 10 months,
Yes.
as we had talked about before.
And then if, there are problems after that, you can come in for a tune-up.
Yeah.
You don't have to redo the 10 series. If you find that, I've done, 3 weeks of heavy work or had a big competition. I have a lot of runners who will come in after a marathon or after a race to get a tune-up.
Get a little tune-up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. Well, good. Sounds like it's great for everyone. We're going to hear a little bit more about Rolfing and how it might help us as we age in another segment. Thanks for your information today. We've got your information up on the screen, and anyone can take a look at your website to find out more.
Thanks, Lynn.
Thanks, Sarah.